Welcome to the Tech Wrap Up.
Today on the Tech Wrap Up, we will have the tech news.
Okay, I just had another technical difficulty, but
What just happened? Sorry about that.
welcome
We'll
to the
have
Tech
more
Wrap
fun.
Up. I misclicked a button there.
Today on the Tech Wrap Up, we'll have the tech news.
Also, Google has released its competitor to ChatGPT called Bard.
NVIDIA has announced an improvement to hardware encoding performance on some consumer GPUs.
We will also have more topics. Welcome to the Tech Wrap Up. It is nice to have you with us. And I'm very tired
Oh,
from a
listen.
whole day of battling my starving.
Oh, you're
trying to
Starling,
stab.
aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay,
Starlings are
well,
amazing.
let's get into it, I guess.
I'll just check your volumes. Speak.
Okay, yep, is my volume good?
Seems to be. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
On that case,
In that case, it's good to have you guys here with us. And have you guys heard about how Linus got hacked?
yes, I have. We'll be covering that
And that was-
later. Right, shall we get into the tech news?
Yeah.
Right. Let's see if I can actually roll an intro properly this time.
Rather than rolling it twice.
Yeah, rather than misclicking it. Okay. Right, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if this works. Hey, I think it might have worked. Welcome to Crunch News, the news segment of the Tech Wrap Up. Okay, so the Chinese-owned TikTok app has been banned on all Scottish government phones. TikTok's an ice cream company here in New Zealand.
That's TikTok.
Yeah. Okay, this move follows a similar decision by, I just moved my camera, there we go, by the UK government after discussions with officials at Westminster. The ban will cover work phones issued to government ministers and staff. Last week, Holyrood officials strongly advised all MSPs and parliamentary staff to remove the platform from their devices, including personal phones. Deputy First Minister John Swinney said the government's decision to ban the TikTok app was due to potential tracking and privacy risks. He said the Scottish Government devices were configured in line with the best practice from the National Cyber Security Centre, which helps manage any risk associated with third-party applications.
Have you heard about?
I think that's all I need to talk
the
about.
TikTok hearing? The TikTok hearing was hilarious to watch.
Probably would have been, because they would have been trying to defend themselves.
Oh yeah,
Saying, we don't track people!
Does it use the phone's Wi-Fi? Does this app use the phone's camera to see if the pupils dilate while watching content to amplify the content?
It does.
Like, oh my god.
Right, shall we go on to our next story?
Yeah.
Yeah. We might have more about TikTok later. I don't remember why I put in the script, so yeah. On to our next article.
Okay, and Bill Gates thinks that AI is the most important tech advancement in decades. which I kind of think is quite true. It's been pretty incredible. Like when you think about it, ChatGPT has made incredible like advancements, and with GPT-4, like the power that you get. But like with Bard too, that'll be really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he was writing about the technology used by tools like ChatGPT, which again is a very powerful piece of equipment, and he was one of the first people to get access to Bard, and him and his colleagues have been trying to put it through its paces. It's given him a philosophical answer to the meaning of life. It gave it gave a history of Russia-China relations. Oh my god! And unlike ChatGPT, Bard can access current affairs, which is incredible.
Like Crunch News.
Oh yeah, and a program editor asked for a good running order for her news show. Start with the biggest story of the day, Bard suggested, and end with a musician or comedian. Man, that is pretty cool. But and he challenged the OpenAI team back in 2022,
which is only last year,
to train an AI that can pass a advanced placement biology exam, like A level. That's incredible. A near perfect score, 49 out of 50.
That's pretty good.
And like writing too, it was giving really like thoughtful and concise messages. Like,
well, that's what AI is meant to do, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is, and it's like it's such a good use for it.
Yeah. Hopefully people don't start cheating in school.
Hopefully people don't use it for malicious intent.
Yeah, or to cheat,
or
to cheat in exams or things like that.
Yeah, but so he thinks that that people should be limiting the like of AI, which is pretty, a pretty good thing to do, because like it could become like an arms race with AI,
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that we can go back to you now.
Okay, right. Let's see if my buttons are going to work today. I've switched from using a numpad from using the Macro King to a numpad for my macros because it's a lot quicker, to be honest. So, yeah, that was the tech news. Let's get into our first topic. Google has released a competitor to ChatGPT called Bard. Hopefully it doesn't end up behind bars. Good. If that wasn't funny. So Bard is only available to certain users and they have to be over the age of 18. So,
oh yeah. Oh wait, over the age of 18. I never saw.
It's probably because it can display inaccurate or offensive information that doesn't represent views. What's wrong with my mouth today? I can't speak.
Okay. Happens to everyone.
Yeah. So it can access up-to-date information from the internet, unlike ChatGPT.
But they've kind of missed the boat, seeing as Bing has their chatbot too.
Oh wait, did I just press the wrong button? Has the intro been playing this whole time? Wait. Okay, I think I've stopped it.
Oh no.
Technical difficulties. Right. We've had so many issues with that stupid intro today. Okay, continue.
Man, way too many issues in my opinion. So what are we doing now?
Okay, so yeah, basically, Barrett is going to learn from real world information. So be able to take information from the internet, unlike ChatGPT, and write something about it. A bit similar to Bing AI. Yeah. Is that it? I guess.
Yeah.
Over to the Pringle.
So it's okay, yes, and Nvidia has announced an improvement to hardware encoding performance on some graphics cards. Which this seems like a pretty interesting thing. So now it can encode 5 video streams, as opposed to the previous 3, which is quite a big step up.
Yeah.
Wow. So like that would make it a lot easier to like kind of use.
There's a
like,
big driver
consumer-grade
improvement.
graphics cards for like more like workstation uses rather than having to use some like the Quadro.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, well, I think we'll go back over to you now. There's not much more that I've got to say about it.
Well, yeah, that will be pretty useful to people who use Nvidia, unlike me, because I've gone Team AMD because I refuse to pay
because
for...
you value your sanity.
I value my sanity. I'm not going to pay $3,000 New Zealand dollars for an RTX 4090. I've got an AMD, I've got an RX 6600. Cost me 400 New Zealand dollars. It's a great card. You've just got to choose the right Linux distribution so that you can use hardware encoding, which I had issues with for months on Manjaro because they removed AMD hardware encoding for some reason. And I got the RX 6600 over the RX 6400 because it had hardware encoding. So I wasn't particularly happy.
I made this man get the RX 6600 because if he hadn't, I would have killed him by now. Because like there's such a performance difference. Like a 6600, that's like a 3060. Like same performance.
Yeah.
Like
although I will be building a dedicated, like, I'll be upgrading to Ryzen 7000 when the prices drop drastically, and with DDR5 RAM as well, and all of this plus a worse, and this rig that I've got right here, with a worse graphics card will be like a stream PC, or something like that. So, yeah. Okay, I guess it's me with our next topic. Yay. Oh, this one's interesting. Okay, so some of you might know that the Linus Tech Tips YouTube channel was hacked.
That's an interesting one.
We'll need to protect ourselves from this as well, but let's look at this. Should I play part of the video on the article?
Yeah, we could, yeah.
Okay, time to go to screen capture. Right.
This is me, racing out of bed for a front row seat to my life's work vanishing before my eyes.
Okay.
Linus Tech Tips, deleted. Tech Linked, toasted. Tech Quickie, gone. The good news is that if you're watching this, we're back online. The bad news is that this kind of attack has become so commonplace on YouTube that when we sat down to prepare this video, it took us less than 10 seconds to find a huge channel that was dealing with exactly the same thing in that moment.
Okay,
let's talk then about the motive for these attacks, the process changes that we and you.
Well, yes, so, if we get this to work, So, oh, did OBS just like crash? Oh, no. How many technical difficulties are we going to have this thing? Okay.
We've had way too many.
It's just that my multi-view closed. We're still streaming though, so that's good. So Linus Tech Tips and two of the other Linus Media Group channels were hacked yesterday. It was yesterday, wasn't it? By Elon Musk impersonator doing a live stream crypto live streaming crypto scam videos.
They renamed the channel to Tesla. Oh, that was funny.
I'm
multitasking, so I'm also playing a game, and I'm getting 200 ping.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And then there's the. I forgot what I was going to say now. But anyway, the three channels were Linus Tech Tips, of course, TechLinked, and TechQuickie. But there are three major channels. So
yeah, and they were hacked with session tokens.
Yeah.
Could have taken them minutes to fix.
This is crazy. But in the middle of the night, you don't want to have to deal with that at the end of the week. Like, yeah. Hopefully we never have to deal with something like this. Yeah. Oh, we've got Twitch chat. We've actually got people chatting in the Twitch chat for once. Hello.
Oh, what
do you think about this?
What's the name?
Twimmy033.
That's Christian.
Yes. So, what was I going to say? What do you think about this? Tell us in the Twitch chat. But yeah, we're gonna have to try and prevent something like this happening to us in the future.
Did I tell you that Christian asked ChatGPT for the recipe to make meth?
Yeah, I saw that.
We jailbroke ChatGPT and it told us. You could ask how to make a bomb. We asked how to make a bomb, a lot of stuff. It was
a nuclear bomb?
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'm sure the US government will be very happy with you.
They'd be stealing all my oil.
Anyways, that all we want to say right now. So okay, shall we get on to our next topic then? Over to the one, the only, the Pringle.
Yeah. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
So what are we going on to now? Are we going to be back to me or?
Back to you for our next topic.
Okay. And Intel's co-founder has died at 94 years old. Oh wow, that is quite sad. Okay, let's have a look.
Insert sad Intel chime here.
He died at 94, and he was the co-founder of Intel with Robert Noyce. He retired from Intel back in 2004. 2006. And wow, it's really interesting. I mean, like, he would have been incredible to start, like, a company like that, you know? Like, when you think about everything that Intel's done.
Yeah. Okay, here's
back to you. There's not much info on it since it happened really recently.
Right, hopefully we don't get copyright strike. because I had just played the Intel Sound, but anyway, yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
So potentially with them, we wouldn't have powerful CPUs like the revolutionary CPUs like the 286, 386, and 486.
Oh man,
yeah.
Intel do make good CPUs. I use an Intel 10th Gen i5 in my laptop.
I'll replay the
yeah.
Intel Sound then.
Okay. Do we want to skip
Okay.
the break today?
I need to
Okay.
go grab some water, so
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
I guess we're gonna have a break now.
Okay, now it's time for a break. That's my line. Anyway, see you in a couple of minutes. If there isn't an earthquake or a tsunami. Yeah. See you later.
If there isn't a massive land event.
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running still, had the whole world at our feet, watching seasons change. Our roads were lined with adventure, mountains in the way couldn't keep us from the sea. Here we stand, open arms. This is home where we are, ever strong in the world that we made. I still hear you in the breeze, see your shadows in the trees.
welcome back. We have got a special guest, as well as the Pringle.
Hello.
Right.
What's the OG?
Okay, here are the latest Crunch News headlines. If I can just get this to work. Insert special effect here. Okay, here we go.
Man,
Okay. All working.
we've had so many technical issues today, Christian.
Right. The news music is playing.
Okay.
Here are the latest Crunch News headlines.
I think he's dead.
Who's dead?
I'm at the 7-Eleven.
Who's dead?
You.
Oh wait, what? Has the news music ended?
Yes.
You could have told me.
I told you it
Okay,
started. Okay, let's restart it. Another technical difficulty.
No,
Here we go.
don't restart.
There we
it.
go. Right. There you go. Continue.
Google has released a competitor to ChatGPT called Bard.
Okay. Now that it's working, NVIDIA has announced an improvement to hardware encoding performance on some consumer GPUs.
And the Linus Tech Tips YouTube channel was hacked.
We had an interesting conversation about that. If you missed it, watch all this on Computer Crunch, the YouTube channel. Anyway,
yeah.
Intel co-founder Gordon Moore has died at 94. Does that rhyme?
And TikTok has been banned from all Scottish government devices. Although on any government device, I don't think you're allowed to install many apps.
That's it for the Crunch News headlines. On to our next topic.
Twitter Blue subscribers may be able to hide their blue checks. Now, they're working on a feature to have it hidden. Now, it seems a bit weird,
Yes.
but it is. Wow, it's. So yeah, so pretty much you could just like make it so that no one knows that you've subscribed to Twitter Blue, because then people might call you a Elon simp.
Hey, that's me. And it's also me.
Yeah, it is you. You love Elon, I know that.
Love
You
Elon.
love Elon Moose K.
But yeah, there's some parts I sort of don't get why we need this. He's probably paying people to make this be a feature.
Mm.
I
It's kind of
mean,
interesting.
it is a pretty good feature.
Yeah.
Because apparently, like, if you have tools to block people to Twitter Blue, does that kind of affect people, like, that have been verified with legacy verification systems?
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to be, like,
Legacy-
blocking Air New Zealand or something? Unintentionally.
But yeah. I don't know why you need to pay for verification, because isn't verification to stop scammers?
You don't
and all
have
of
to pay
that?
for verification. You don't have to pay for verification, but
Well,
I mean, like,
blue tick.
you can check, you can see. If you click on the blue tick, it'll tell you.
yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
Yeah.
So you can, and also there's, like, golden ones, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that for this topic?
Yeah.
Okay then. You can now use an iPhone with Microsoft Phone Link. I was not expecting this. And this includes iMessage.
Is that with Intel Unison?
No, this is with Microsoft Phone not...
No. But is it like with Intel Unison? Is what I'm asking.
No, it's not using that. It's using Microsoft Phone Link. Not not the Intel app. Okay, so basically, Phone Link is going to allow you to send and receive messages via iMessage. So, sort of iMessage is on Windows now.
Well,
sort of.
You know, it's like you have to have an iPhone, and then you'll have to have an iPhone with iOS 15 too.
I've got that. I could try it out.
16. Oh yes, that and
I wonder how much they paid to get that.
Yeah.
Like how much money they had to pay Apple.
They wouldn't have paid Apple.
They were
Like
fan.
they must have done something.
Oh yeah, they did a little favor for Apple. And
yeah, but...
apparently Elon Musk tried to take over OpenAI back in 2018.
I've got a couple more things to say about this. So,
okay, sorry.
The sound. No, I'm not going to read that. So you can. It will also show. Show your system notifications from your phone to your PC, and you can also call using it. So yeah, that'll be a good thing if you use Windows and you have an iPhone. But
I'm gonna update my phone link now so I can use it.
Okay.
And
there we go. Get it.
Over to the front door.
And Elon Musk reportedly tried and then failed to take over OpenAI back in 2018.
If he did, it would have been more closed AI.
He offered to take. He was worried about the company falling behind Google, and he offered to take direct control and run it himself, but was. Oh wow! He was rejected by other OpenAI founders.
They probably made it very good.
And then so he walked away from the company. He resigned from its board in 2018, citing a conflict of interest with his work at Tesla. He also stopped on his promise to supply $1 billion in funding, only contributing $100 million before he walked. And then it kind of left them in the lurch because making DALL-E ChatGPT is a very expensive thing. So then they made a for-profit entity and became entangled with Microsoft, who gave billions in funding and resources while securing exclusive licenses to use OpenAI and its products. Now, with OpenAI 4, with GPT-4, it's not as open source as GPT-3, because with GPT-3, they shared details about how it was created and its training data, but that's not happened this time. So this time it's because they want to keep their quote-unquote competitive advantage over rivals. But this is going to make it a lot harder for the community to understand threats by those systems, and puts all the power in the corporate hands, just like how the rich will always get richer.
Now
and OpenAI's tech is now in Windows and its Office suite, and now ChatGPT connects plugins too, which is a very cool thing. But of course, you have to pay $20 a month.
Is that the premium?
Yeah. I mean, premium.
Of course, it's got a paywall.
Christian,
that's like the price of Netflix.
We could get the premium subscription.
Oh
yeah.
About Netflix, who would pay for ads. For something with ads?
I don't know.
That
Well, I guess
does not
it's
make
kind of like
sense.
going to the movies. You pay for movies, but there's ads at the beginning.
But
It's kind of
AMD,
like- it's-
good point.
AMD
actually.
AMD kind of seems to feel a bit left out with Framework.
Yeah. But yeah. That would have been a perfect segue. But
Yeah, I gave you the line.
I'm sorry, but but just as we're talking about ChatGPT, well, the Microsoft Bard,
Isn't that
It's,
Google?
it's Google
Yeah.
Bard.
Google. Damn it.
Yes.
Google Bard. Apparently,
Bard, it's
OpenAI
Bard.
is massively
Oh,
expanding ChatGPT's capabilities to let it browse the web. So that could make there be like 3 chatbots
Yo, Terminator.
that can do the
Terminator
exact same
IRL.
thing.
Terminator
yes,
IRL.
please.
That would be so fun. Yo, there's a brand new job vacancy at OpenAI. It'll pay you like $400,000
You're gonna apply?
a month, and pretty much all you need to
Applying to be a
do
worker at OpenAI.
is just like sit there and be ready to pull the plug.
Okay, well,
If the AI tries to take over humanity, I mean, you'd probably get some bonus points if you can throw some wood on the service too, if it becomes too self-aware.
yeah. Well, anyway, I'll continue that segue now. To Framework is adding AMD CPUs to their laptops.
Finally,
Finally.
it's about time. They're feeling a bit left
Yeah.
out.
It's starting to rain. Hopefully it doesn't rain too badly, because then you won't be able to hear me. Okay, so
Oh yeah, because you're in a garage, aren't you?
they're both AMD and Intel versions of the new 13-inch Framework laptop, and they will be shipping in May. Well, they're available for pre-order now. So, they've been updated with 13th generation Intel core processors, but there is also an AMD Ryzen 7040 option.
Oh yeah, and Linus Tech Tips has stake in them too.
Yes.
And now, continuing with the Framework theme that we've got going here, they've announced the laptop 16-inch, and it promises the holy grail of upgradable graphics.
Finally,
And-
upgradable GPUs on a laptop.
Oh my god, it looks beautiful. It's got like an LCD display on.
Wait, did I
on
just
both
put the
sides.
same?
Sorry,
I put
LED.
the same
You-
link in for the.
Yeah, I've got the link. It's fine.
I'll just
It
find
and
the link so that.
they had a little sneak peek of it, and it looks incredible. Like looks do not deceive. He is serious, and man, imagine like you could like get like a 5090 in your laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, what 90? 5090.
Windows. Yeah,
Who's this?
5090.
Oh,
Yo, 5090 or like a 6090.
gotta crack those 90s with the
but so
5090.
the laptop's rear can slide out and be replaced.
But so
So
what can
they've
we
designed their own new high power bi-directional PCI Express interface, which could support a module with like a pair of SSDs. Wow, that would be incredible, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
upgradable PCs are the future?
You can move the trackpad, very adjustable.
Well, according to Apple, it isn't.
I was wondering how would warranties work though, because you know how they
Well,
they get
it
all annoyed at
depends.
you when you
Each
open up your
individual
laptop.
part would have a warranty. Okay, I'm
Maybe
finally
a bit
adding the
difficult.
link. After 20.
Yeah, and then
Minutes.
modular space, like, it's incredible
There we go.
compared to other things.
So,
And
we
then
got it.
there's like an eGPU thing too. It kind of makes it look like a Xbox Series S.
Yeah.
It kind of does.
Oh wow, there's a $39 Cooler Master case for the
there is not.
13.5-inch framework laptop to turn your old mainboard into a tiny desktop PC.
Can't you?
Interesting.
If you have a 3D printer, you can just 3D print one though, can't you?
Oh my! Wait,
Most people don't have a 3D printer though.
Yeah.
no. Here's what'll be fun. Yo, I pirated a new car. I downloaded my car now.
It would be
Yeah.
interesting.
You wouldn't download. You wouldn't steal a car. What? So
You
why not?
download it.
So why would you steal a video?
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
it's-
agree.
Okay, so now so now it's back on
Is
to
that
you, Kaylin.
Before we get going, I've got an update on the Windows and iPhone thing. It works, but
Okay.
it's not very good. I
they
can only
probably need
text
to
and
iron
the
out a
calling
few
functions.
issues.
I use an
Yeah.
Android phone. I use an Android phone, and it works like seamlessly.
Yeah, it's a bit different with Android, so I'm going to just keep using it for my MacBook. It's easier.
Try the Intel Unison app.
I usually use my phone on my laptop, anyways. I'm more
You
of
mean
a,
your PC?
yeah.
Well, yeah.
I usually kind of just use my phone. But anyway, yeah.
Well, shall I wrap things up? Because that's what the Tech Wrap Up is all about. So thanks for watching.
This is available on our YouTube and our Twitch channel.
Remember to like, share this video with your friends, follow us on Twitter. Yes, we have a Twitter account now. I don't know what to do with it though, so we'll need to
You
talk
tweet.
about that. Tweet! Twitch and Wisdom, and subscribe to us.
Also, check out our Minecraft Java server. It's at this really random name, but if you look at our Discord server, you'll find it.
provided-chart.craft.ply.gg:42790. That's for our Java server. And the Bedrock server is provided-chart.x.ply.gg, and the port is 42790. See you
Okay?
next week. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
me. That's me.
Yep.
See you next week.
See you guys.
I
Bye.
hope all of the humans watching this enjoyed it. Although an
I
AI
hope
might,
there are humans watching this.
if it is humans.
And this isn't just ChatGPT.
It's
Yeah.
ChatGPT training.
ChatGPT's trolling us. Anyway,
Okay, well,
see you next week.
see you next week for round 2.
Hopefully with less technical issues.